Hi everyone, it's me, Ray, once again. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here, which you probably are. I really appreciate you stopping by. Today, I wanted to go over some product empties that I have. I have a little bin here of some product empties that I have that I've been just kind of holding on to until I do a video like this. Let's just go ahead and get right to it right now. Starting off with some skincare products here. So first off, we have the Cerave Foaming Facial Cleanser. I think there's like all of a little tiny bit in here left. I could probably put some water in there and shake it up and maybe get the last little dregs of it out, but I finished this after, gosh, so long. I've had this bottle for like months and months at this point. It has lasted me forever and I just now finished it. What I like about this is it's just a really simple cleanser. It foams up just a little bit and it's not too stripping, though I do feel like it is a more deeper cleanse than some of the other cleansers that I use nowadays. I typically will use something a little bit more hydrating anymore because I feel like my skin prefers that. I still have kind of like this like combo skin. I got an oily T-zone but dry cheeks, yet my skin seems to be a little bit drier nowadays, which is a little bit annoying. It's still pretty oily in my T-zone, but parts are just getting like drier over time, and I get like patches of like dryness like under my eye, and I just find that a more hydrating cleanser just works better for me anymore. I would normally say like I would repurchase this. I think it's a good cleanser. I just think for my needs I would rather use something that's a little bit more hydrating. But if you have oilier skin and you live in not a desert like I do, I would say you would like this. It's pretty inexpensive. It works well. It's decent. It lasts a really long time. It's a good one. Next, I have the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. I've talked about this in another video not that long ago where I was mentioning like some of the higher end products that I was liking, so I did quite like this. I think that I would have liked maybe if it was a little bit more liquidy of an essence. I think that like personally essences to me are like the thin kind of watery sort of consistency that allows you to layer other things on top of it, and it's supposed to be sort of like the base step right before like a serum or something. Well, at first actually it started to be a little bit more liquidy, but towards the end of the bottle it got a little bit gloopier. I think that for the price I would maybe expect like a tiny bit more from it. I think that while it was a fine product, I just think that like I could probably get something similar, especially like from a Korean brand that would be a lot less expensive and it would do the same thing. So I probably won't wind up repurchasing this. I liked it okay, but for me, the Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow toner that they have is ride or die for me. I would go for that one over this one. So I am sort of up in the air whether or not I would repurchase it, but as of right now, I don't think I would. Another skincare item that I finished is this Dermalogica Precleanse. It is an oil cleanser that is really great for a double cleanse. So you would use this first and then like a cleanser after. It is way too expensive for what it is. I would say that there's other options out there that are way less expensive that would do the exact same thing. Like, it's an oil cleanser. It's not gonna do anything too spectacular for your skin, in my opinion. It was just okay, but I did kill it because, you know, it was kind of pricey. So I would say maybe look into something that's a little bit less expensive that will do roughly about the same thing. If you're liking an oil cleanser, which I do like, actually, and I need to check the price point, but I actually think I like the Clinique, the Take the Day Off oil cleanser better. It feels nicer. It's like also maybe more intense or something than this Dermalogica one. I'm currently using the Clinique one as well because I wanted to get the gift with purchase at Ulta. So I have that one too, and I think I like that one better. But still, I think like for an oil cleanser, you could find something that's a little bit less expensive, probably even less expensive than a Clinique one. So I don't think I would repurchase. Next, on to some makeup products. I have primarily complexion products here. Starting off with my like new favorite like foundation. I love this foundation. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Active Wear foundation. It looks like it's full, but it's really just like the makeup like coating the glass, so there's like nothing left in here. I can't pump any more out, but this stuff is awesome. I have actually already repurchased this in this color 112 Natural Ivory. I really like it. It's a really good match and it wears really well. I think I've not tried another like drugstore foundation that lasts as long as this on me. It is a matte finish. However, it's not like a thick matte whatsoever. It's definitely more of like a natural matte finish. And I love the texture. The blendability is excellent. It's just like easy to work with. 10 out of 10 foundation. Highly recommend this. Okay, this is a little bit messy. This stuff, like, I don't know why the seal on it's not great or whatever, but well, anyways, I guess it goes to show that there's still a little bit left in this, but this is the E.L.F. Halo Glow, the liquid filter. This stuff is awesome for just like a base or like mixing it with a foundation. I suppose you could use it on its own, but it is quite shiny on its own, which is not exactly the look that I really like to go for necessarily anymore. Like it's funny, I was really into the glowiness and now I'm definitely more into the matte because I've realized that with my skin type, I just can't do the glowy. It just doesn't last. It looks bad on me. I just want my skin to look like skin. I don't need it to be like glowy or even like super matte. I just want it to be skin-like. So I like using this under makeup personally, or rather under foundation, as sort of like, I guess, like a primer, or like I said, I mix it. This actually, so this is the shade 1, so the fair. They actually have, I think it's like a 0.5 or something, but it's the one shade before this, which actually is a better match for me normally without like fake tan. This is a better match for me with fake tan. And I did go ahead and repurchase it, but in the lighter shade, and I definitely like the lighter shade better. I really enjoy this. I wish that it wouldn't get like messy like that, but I guess that's sort of my fault because it was laying down in this little plastic bin. So, I mean, assuming that you keep it stood up, it will be fine and it's not gonna be messy. I have a concealer here. This is the E.L.F. the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. So I think it's like 105 or something, I want to say. This is a decent concealer. It does crease on me a little bit too much, and I probably mentioned this. I think I have mentioned this in like another video before, but I like just don't know what to do about concealer under my eyes. Things just get like creasy all the time. Like even the not hydrating one of this gets creasy, and it doesn't matter how much I use, how little I use. I could use the tiniest, littlest dot. It wouldn't matter, it would still get creasy. And I've tried a bunch of different concealers. It just all creases on me, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe one day I'll finally find a concealer that doesn't crease on me, but for now, I am stuck with eye creases. That's okay, it's whatever. This is a good concealer if you like a hydrating concealer. I like this color actually a lot because it's really bright and I need the bright under my eyes. Like I said, have recently bought the not hydrating one and I got it in the same color. It works great. Alright, definitely a shorter video today, but I only have one more product empty for us here. So this is the Maybelline the Vinyl in the shade Peachy, shade 15. So this, it's the Super Stay Vinyl is what it's called actually, sorry. I like this formula a lot, these like vinyl ones, because they last a really long time. And I really like this color because it is like a nice peachy color, though it's kind of funny because I feel like this tube, it doesn't look peachy to me. Like it looks almost more mauve or something. Maybe I'm crazy, but to me, like this doesn't look super peachy. I mean, I guess in my like studio lighting and the monitor here it does, but then again, I feel like the image here is kind of warm tone, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I digress, but this seemed to like run out really quickly though. I didn't actually think that I used all that much of this, but I like can't get any more stuff out of it, so it could be that this dried out a little bit too quickly or something, but it's a good formula. I don't mind that it has a little bit of like a tackiness to it, because it does look nice and glossy on the lips and it stays. So if you like a glossier lip and you want something that's gonna last for a while, I would recommend checking out the vinyls. Well, all right, that is a quick little lowdown of some of the stuff that I have finished up. I, might have more empties here in the future. If it's something that you like to see, please let me know. I really appreciate anybody's input on my content. Once again, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for checking out this video. If you made it till the end, hit a like maybe, or comment or something. Maybe subscribe if you feel up to it. I try to post at least once a week, if not once every other week or so. It really just depends on my life and work schedule. Recently it's been like every other week, which is less than ideal. I would like to post every week, but it is challenging because I do work. So apologies for that, but maybe stick around, you'll get a video at least every other week. So that's my plan for right now. But thanks so much for being here again. You all have a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye. Bye.